Welcome to Limsavers Outdoor America, on location in northern Quebec, in pursuit of wild Quebec Labrador caribou. Outfitter Jack Hume is the best in the business, and today the Wolf Creek Pro staff is going to find out on Limsavers Outdoor America. Each fall, Quebec is a beacon for sportsmen in search of migrating caribou. The far reaches of Quebec are a true paradise, and finding big bulls along the way are the payoff for that long journey north. I've hunted with legendary outfitter Jack Hume on several occasions, and the caribou operation he built is the best I have ever found. Just a couple of years ago, Jack turned the entire operation over to his very capable son Richard, who hasn't missed a beat.
And I think you guys will do all right at McCabe. Especially when you'll see what the other guys got. They got some really nice caribou.
They're still coming through though, right?
Yeah, they're still going through. Not as many as what there was probably last week, but you guys are still.
You never know when another group comes through, right?
You never know, no. No. And they were also headed back the other way, so they were the way they headed down.
Yeah.
They were going southwest, and now they're going back northeast. So you might get them going both ways.
Packing up at base camp, Tom, Ryan, and Chuck flew on to their deluxe outpost camp. And as soon as the small float plane landed and the doors opened, it was like being with a bunch of old friends. Flying into northern Quebec, your equipment has to be the best it can be. You simply cannot afford to have something go wrong so far from home. From your rain gear to your rifle to your boots, you need to plan ahead, make a good list, and get the best gear you can afford.
With this wind the way it is, if they come down here, we're not gonna have a problem. Because the wind's right now. We're right there. And there's black flying right here.
No, I just flew out the other side.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Let's go.
On the first day, the trio set up on the highest ground they could find and began to glass for migrating caribou. Steady rain and low clouds made it a tough day, but they made a plan for the following morning and headed in to find out how the other hunters in camp had done.
Just look at the biggest mountain out there. You go up the trail on your right, that biggest mountain. I was up there, I lit a fire.
There was a branch.
Inspired by the success of the other hunters in camp, Ryan, Tom, and Chuck were hopeful they too would score come dawn. Chuck won the toss and headed out with a brand new Benelli R1. And it wasn't long before he was ready to put his brand new Trijicon AccuPoint scope to the test.
Nice shot. Excellent shot.
This Benelli rifle, it has absolutely no recoil.
Pretty lightweight too.
It is lightweight. Nice looking, but that's the least amount of recoil I've had in a high-power rifle for a long time. He's right there.
You dropped right where you shot him.
Right there. He's
That's
right.
amazing.
You know, we tried to shoot him with a bow, and just with this open ground where they're at, it's tough.
This stuff, you can't be quiet.
No, we tried to stand up. Back there it was even thicker and higher than this, and it was real noisy, and we kind of spooked him out. But that's number one.
That's first.
Good.
Hopefully a couple more.
Hopefully we get another
Oh,
one.
good job, man.
Hey, thanks.
Let's go check him out.
Let's go get it. This is just, this is a wonderful animal and a great opportunity. I'd like to thank Richard and Amanda for inviting us up here to hunt. We've had a wonderful time. Their staff has been first class. What do you think?
Absolutely.
Got us out here. We're 7 miles from where we were this morning at 6:30 when we ate breakfast.
I had a good breakfast.
Had a good breakfast too.
Good breakfast.
Gave us enough energy to get out here, so.
They leased their own otter.
Yeah, I heard him say that. For 5 years, he hasn't leased, and that way he doesn't have to rely on anybody to say, I can't move your hunters today.
Exactly, because, you know, caribou could be here today and somewhere else tomorrow.
That's
30 miles a day. And it's really nice to know that if you don't have the caribou in your area, they can come in a moment's notice and pull you out and move you to somewhere where there are caribou.
That's a tremendous feature about this.
Oh, absolutely.
Tremendous.
But we haven't had to move anywhere.
We haven't moved in.
I don't think we're going to either.
No, I saw quite a few caribou this morning, and we get this baby tagged up, and we can get back at it here.
Absolutely. All right. Congratulations, Chuck.
Thank you, man.
Nice
Appreciate
shot.
it.
Welcome back to Limb Savers Outdoor America, on location in northern Quebec. Boning's Chuck Jordan had already tagged a great bull, so now it was photographer Ryan Cornish's turn.
We got a pretty nice bull way over there, and we've decided to take the Benelli and see if we can get close enough. So that is the plan. To go over there. He's really white. You can see him. I mean, he's just poking out. He's really, really white. So gonna give it a shot.
With a cloud of black flies leading the way, Ryan began to make his move. But Ryan's disappointment was soon replaced by hope and anticipation when another big bull emerged from the trees.
I don't know what to say, man. That was awesome. We thought the stalk went bad, and I'm just thrilled to death. This Benelli, one shot, down he goes.
This is wonderful. I don't know how you pulled this off.
Well, you sat up there and watched us, and we were after that really, really big bull.
I sat up on that mountain up there and watched that big bull gonna avoid you guys every step by step.
Yeah.
And when you came down in here, he waited the last minute to go into the bush. And I figured it was all over then.
It pretty much was. We figured the same thing. And Tommy says, you know, why don't we walk up this edge and we'll kind of hunt back to where we need to be. And I was like, yeah, okay. And lo and behold, we walked up here, and I turned around. I saw something move in these the pines behind us. And I said, I thought it was him. I thought it was the big boy. I said, stop, stop, stop. There he is. There he is. And we turned around, and out comes 3 or 4 bulls.
Well, you've had an opportunity to shoot this weapon. What do you think about that?
I think it's unbelievable. I can't believe there's no recoil. There's, you know, most of the time when you shoot a high caliber rifle, the first thing you do is you flinch because you know it's gonna buck. You know it's gonna, it's just gonna take you out. But it's just so smooth and so nice. And like I said, that Trigicon scope, when I had it up on one of the animals, and I still see one antler. I'm telling Tom, no, it's just got one antler. And he's going, no, it doesn't. It's got 2. I didn't see this bull. And I pulled the scope over, and boom, there he was. And I was like, whoa. All I could see was this.
But when you throw that scope up, it just lights up like...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he stepped into the hole, and down he went.
Well, this is a good one. Well, congratulations once again.
Thank you.
We're 2 for 2.
2 for 2.
Now you got to take the camera.
I do, and we get Tommy out from behind that camera and put
and
this...
I got to help carry all the stuff.
Aren't you packing this out?
Yeah, I think so.
This?
Yeah, I'm going to carry it out on my...
Here, man, you're a good guy to have in camp.
Let's go. Get this tagged up and we'll get out of here.
All right.
Moments later, photographer Tom Nichols stepped into the shooting position. Tom would literally only wait a few seconds for the perfect shot.